Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Obnoxiously Pleasant. I'm Hanan.
I'm Lina.
She says that and she's like okay with it. Like,
I mean, I've resigned myself to it.
You know what? This is what happens when you just put something out into the world consistently. It works.
It's just peer pressure.
Yeah.
Hanan abuses me behind the scenes.
I'm excited to be back.
I mean, we're so bad.
I know.
We're so periodic now.
Can I tell you something?
It's all Hanan's fault, guys.
It is my fault. It's not just me. Like, everybody's busy. Life is busy. Anyways, Madina, I don't even like that topic. But
okay.
What really pushed me is one of the guys that I work with last week was like, what happened to the new episode? You guys just don't care about your listeners. I've been waiting for a new episode. And I'm like, you know who you are. But anyways, yeah.
Well, I'm glad some people wait for us.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. But listen,
I just don't want it to be like waiting for Godot.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't understand the reference.
خلاص مش مشكلة بقى بشرح لك بعدين. Just hang on.
Okay, so what's been going on with you?
Nothing. You know, honestly, just like regular. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I've been so busy. Nothing. I'm working. I work for myself. Though. What happens when you work for yourself is that you become like, I don't know, you're everything. Like thank God, though, I got an accountant. So that's been really helpful.
That's good.
Because that was like, I was going to cry. If I had to do it, guys, I'm terrible at math. If I had to do accounting too, I would have cried.
Terrible at math.
Yeah. But everything else is so, like, it's so much work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm HR. And then I keep having.
HR for who? For you?
For myself. I have to remind myself that, like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It's been a lot of fun. But yesterday I had this, like, you know, when you have, like, everybody has, like, some sort of, like, existential question, which becomes an existential crisis.
Okay.
Because, like, last night I was sitting, and the problem is, whenever you have, like, a holiday in the middle of the week.
Yes, Veterans Day, right?
It, like, messes everything up. Because, like, I had the Sunday scaries twice this week. Once on Sunday night and once on Tuesday night. And so I was just like, okay, why am I doing this? I should just go back and get another job somewhere.
No, don't.
Why am I working for myself? I hate this. It's so much work. And then one of my friends was like, no, don't think about it.
No.
You're doing great. You're going to be fine.
No, because you know what? Like, it's hard. And we haven't been able to meet up because you've been, like, busy, setting up your... It's a company.
It's a company. Yeah. So I did, though, yesterday, because I needed, like, a day to completely, like, decompress. I did do my nails.
Okay, that's good.
Like,
let me see.
Anytime that I have a
oh, it's very like fall.
Thank you. It's like Thanksgiving.
Themed,
it's giving Thanksgiving vibes.
Okay.
But, like, anytime in my life, like, all throughout life, anytime that I've had, like, a problem where I feel like, oh my God, it's so overwhelming, I just go do my nails. Because I feel like it's something in my control. Otherwise, I'd be on drugs. And I don't think that that's an option. I feel like that might not be a good option, right?
No.
So, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. And, just like doing all the other aspects of life.
Okay.
What about you?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've been busy with work.
Obviously.
But also, like, I'm not in the mood to do anything.
I feel like we say that every episode, you and I. Oh my God. I feel
nothing.
You.
I'm so, like, I'm not motivated to do anything. It's really bad.
Do you think it's because
It's because I'm in my 40s.
No. Do you think it's because the nighttime is like 48 hours long now?
I don't know. No, I'm just like, I'm so done with everything. I'm just like, I don't care enough.
Yesterday, I looked at the clock and I thought it was like 10 and it was only like 6:30.
I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm here. Like, this is like the main event for my week.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I'm just like,
oh
okay.
My God,
with
no.
it.
I will say, like, I had like such a busy October. One of my like BFFs got married, so I'm so happy.
Yeah, you showed
for
me
her.
pictures.
Yeah, that was really lovely. So we had like a bunch of events, and then I have a few family members in town visiting, just like things like this. But yeah, I feel you. I feel you that sometimes you're just like, this is.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. But this is good that you're like, no, we're doing it this week. So I'm like, that's good. At least like I get off my.
Because we have so much to talk about. Let's start with topic number 1.
Okay.
Because we have a list of topics.
Okay.
The fucking government shutdown.
Yes.
So
what's the purpose? Like, why did the Democrats even go through all of this?
Honestly,
for over 40 days, if they were going to capitulate to the Republicans.
Exactly.
Like what's the point? What is the point?
Did everybody just need like an unpaid 40-day vacation? Were they commiserating?
It's so gross.
Was it somebody's like Albania? Did someone die and I don't know?
It's so gross. And this is the problem with the Democratic Party. There is no opposition in this country. There is literally no opposition to oppose the people in power now. It's like, okay, we'll go along with it. And our freaking senator, one of our senators, voted for this shit. Okay.
I saw that. All I was thinking to myself is like, okay, if you are, here's my thing, right? Like, I understand what I'm not talking about my opinion at this point.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, let's look at it, assess the situation as is. I understand what the Republicans are trying to do. I understand what the Democrats are trying to do. If at the end we were all just going to arrive at the same thing, why didn't we just do it at the beginning?
No, why
stop? Like, why mess up people's like bank accounts?
Exactly.
And savings.
Like, and they missed like 2 paychecks, and people started like, people
are
two
like,
and a half. 2.5 paychecks, and then like people losing their SNAP benefits
and people working for free.
Yes, and then like the airlines, the how many flights? Like 10% of flights were canceled. I mean, it was a disaster.
No, I think it's more than 10. I think it's more, and they said it's only going to go up. And I'm like, we're about to come into Thanksgiving, guys. That is like the travel season. Like the time between Thanksgiving and New Year's is like such a busy time.
They are pathetic. They are pathetic. Airports. The Democrats are pathetic. Okay, I'm done with this. But I had someone come because we had an election, like we voted. Okay, so I was cooking. It was like a Sunday. I was cooking in the kitchen, and like the Sharia. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna burn. And I hear her knocking.
Is this now the international symbol for Sharia?
I don't know.
So Sharia are the thin vermicelli noodles, and sometimes you put them in soup, and sometimes you put them in rice.
Like I was gonna make rice, right? And I'm like, shit, someone's not gonna. I'm like, okay, let me keep it on low.
No, because that's how you burn your Sharia.
So I open the door. And it's this what do they call them? Like they go to door to door, Democratic Party. There's a word for them. I can't remember. So she's like, hi, we have you and Amjad as voting Democrats. And I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, don't worry, I'm voting for your candidate, but I'm going to tell you something. I can't stand a single candidate of yours. I'm like, I can't stand the Democratic Party. I'm like, I'm sorry. I know you're just a messenger. And she started laughing. I'm like, I can't stand this party. I'm like, the only reason I'm voting for you guys is because I don't want the other people in power. Okay?
I mean, honestly, guys, like,
it's so frustrating. And
here's what it is, right?
The
like
reality.
I don't think you should ever not vote. So don't take this as like, even if you're frustrated, like still vote. Even if you write someone in, just go vote.
No, I told her I'm gonna vote. Me and my husband are gonna vote. But I'm like, she's like, well, what are some of the issues? I'm like, the issues? I'm like, the genocide in Gaza, like that's the main issue. Okay. And I'm like, and please, like stand up, like have a backbone to these people.
No.
Okay. And then she's like, okay, I will relay your message. But I went on this tirade. I'm like, do you want anything to drink?
So you know what she did, right? She texted her group of friends that are all doing the canvassers. That's what they are. Yes. She texted the other canvassers, and she's like, "This house number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you don't stop by."
And even Amjad reminded me. He's like, "Ask her to drink something." He's like, "You're being so like rude." And I'm like, "Do you want to drink something?"
That's why you got a garden snake in your basement.
Shut up. Let's not talk about that.
Oh my God, you guys, we have to talk to you about the garden snake in Lina's basement. Shifting gears. That's enough about the government shutdown. We all know it sucks ass. The political parties in this country suck ass. Nobody in power is good. Politics is an ugly and dirty game, and at the end of the day, we are all nothing but pawns. So you know what? Live your best life and do what you want to do. On to the next topic.
Why do no one? That wasn't on my list of topics.
Well, I want to talk about it.
Okay, talk about it.
It's so great. It's so great.
You can thank Raya for that.
Yes.
You can thank my daughter for
Lina
that.
was like, just today, Lena's like, oh my God, you'll never believe what happened. We had a garden snake in our basement. And I was like, ah! Because, I mean, garden snake.
You're screaming like this and you weren't even there. You weren't even there.
And garden snakes are harmless, just so that you know.
Yeah, but like it was so like we were sitting there watching TV. We had the lights turned off. Okay, Betty's on the computer in the background. We're in the basement, and me and I are watching TV. And Raya's like, Raya wears glasses. She's like, is that? What is that? Is that moving? And I'm like, what? I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh my God. And then it's this long thing starts moving. It's like right next to the prayer rug. And I listen, I can kill a spider here and there. Like not an actual like a deadly spider. But I mean,
Lena's better than me. She did a lot more. I would have grabbed my children and ran for my life.
No, but snakes gross me out. They I don't care how little they are. I don't care if they're not like dangerous or poisonous or whatever. They just give me the I can't. Okay, so but I'm the only adult in the house. Okay, I have to be like,
you have to be a grown up.
Yes, and like my husband wasn't home, and Raya's like, oh my God, it's a snake, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, just stop.
You're like, everybody, calm down.
Okay, so I go and I get a bucket, and I cover it up.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's small. It's not like huge or anything.
But you guys,
it's still
Lena's
creepy.
telling me this story, and then I watched her daughter made a TikTok
She did
video
a
about
whole
it.
like movie.
But it was amazing because like you could see it. Lina puts the bucket down and then the snake goes whoop, and sticks his head out from underneath the bucket because it's on carpet, so there's still like space. It can push down and snakes.
I guess I'll put some of those the video that
Oh my god,
you guys posted.
It's just you have to put like little clips. It was so
and then
cinematic.
It comes out. It comes out from underneath the bucket. It didn't do anything. So I had a Clorox thingy and I covered it. And because we called my husband, he's like, "Don't kill it, don't kill it. It's harmless. I'm coming." I'm like, "Come." He's like, "Oh, just put it in the bag." I'm like, "How? I'm not gonna touch it." And he comes home. He comes down. He gets an Amazon bag.
Yeah.
He puts it in the bag. And then takes it outside.
Yep.
And he's like, "Don't kill it. It's not nice. Haram." I'm like, "Okay, fine." I'm like, at least I'm like, "Okay, that's a green flag from my husband."
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, he's always like, "Don't kill it, haram." So we take it out, and then it gets stuck. You know how the Amazon bag has that like little that seal.
Yeah.
So haram, it got stuck on there. So he went back outside, took it off, and then just like.
I think it's so wonderful.
Gross, but like,
I do think like when you guys see the little clips, it's just great because her daughter literally made a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, she did.
About the life of the snake.
Yeah, she did. And then people were commenting, "Oh, kill it!" And I'm like, "No,
you have action in your life."
I don't want that kind of action. I don't. I
think it's pretty great. Okay, guys. So I have one other thing I want to talk about. Now that we're done talking about snakes, I love all of the people who watch our shorts on like our reels on Instagram, our shorts on YouTube, that people that follow us on TikTok. I think you guys are really sweet.
Yeah.
But I just need to say one thing. We are not an Arabic language teaching channel.
What happened? Did you see a comment or something?
There's always comments.
What was it?
Like, I'm learning Arabic. This is so useful. Thank you guys. And I'm like, you're welcome. But like, that's not the goal.
But that video is popping up again.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why we're getting more comments. For some reason, it's
just, I think it's so funny because I'm like, what about the channel? Like gives vibes that like we're here to teach you Arabic.
It's okay because those are the videos that really hit off.
Which is like it's fine. I just think it's funny. I feel bad for the people that are coming to the channel for that because they're not gonna get what they want.
I can barely speak Arabic, guys. Just like whatever. But I think there's a few of them. There's a few phrases that people have shared.
Yeah.
That I think we should do it. Not words, but phrases that are really funny. Like يخرب بيتك. Okay. Like I want to do like a whole but we'll do that later. But yeah, I mean we don't teach Arabic.
Yeah, but I thought that was really funny. I was just like, oh haram. Anybody that's coming to the channel to learn Arabic,
you're
wrong
not,
place.
Yeah. Okay, so did you know that dictionary.com named the slang term 6'7"? 6'7". It's 2025 word of the year.
Oh, why?
Yeah, they in the statement they said perhaps the most defining feature of 6'7" is that it's impossible to define. It's meaningless, ubiquitous, and nonsensical.
Yeah.
In other words, it has all the hallmarks of brain rot.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
No.
It means like so.
Like I mean
maybe
I don't think
this, maybe that.
Yeah, it doesn't really have a meaning.
I don't think it
does. Can I tell you? There's like I saw two costumes. Two friends that I have, their kids went as 6'7".
Oh my god!
Like So that was one, and I think the fact that it's been made into like a song, and I don't understand. I don't get the phenomenon, but also
I think
it's because
kids,
I'm old.
No, I think kids this age just do it to piss us off.
I think so too, because I feel like our slang made sense. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think
like when you talk to somebody, you're like, she's turning tricks. But you know exactly what that means.
But I think it's Gen Alpha, not our kids, not like
Gen
our
Z.
older kids. Okay, like my kids and your older son, they don't really use this.
No, it's the little ones.
It's the little ones.
Yeah,
that are just like freaking out about
it.
Okay, so did you hear? I have another thing. Did you hear about date them till you hate them phenomena?
No, but I think it's a good idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I haven't heard about it, but if it's something that's happening, I support it.
And then let me tell you the background to this.
If I'm okay, so I don't know what you're talking about, but I feel like I might be able to explain it. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
So is it like when you date somebody until you discover everything about them, right? Like you actually end up being like, okay, no, I don't want this anymore.
No.
Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Tell me.
So it's you're almost there. Okay, so this viral breakup theory is attributed to TikToker Meg Neal, who shared the secret to how she managed to get out of a 4-year relationship with minimal heartbreak. Okay. She says, I dated him until I hated him. Okay. So it's circulating around. So basically you stay in this relationship until like everything they do like makes you so grossed out.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of like that's
no, but like she talks about how, you know, if he was getting late night text messages or he's going out or he's talking to this girl, like but she's really emotionally hurt by it. And instead of saying something to him, she's letting it happen and she's not leaving yet because she wants to completely hate him. So when she does break up with him, she feels nothing. Like it's not going to be like
there's no like mourning period for the relationship.
There's no mourning period. Yeah. It's like yalla bye.
You know what? If it works for you, like why not? You know my
I don't think it's healthy.
Okay. And it's healthy to have a mourning relationship for the period.
So
a mourning relationship. a mourning period for the relationship.
So she says you're going to watch them disrespect you until you no longer want to associate with them anymore. So you're gonna allow someone to disrespect
that might be.
You?
I would say I feel like that might be really toxic for the person.
It's very toxic. Yeah. Okay, and this is all just to avoid heartbreak. Okay, but like, you know,
dude, being single nowadays is so hard.
It's better to be single and just not be with anybody. Honestly.
But here's the thing, right? Like, I think about this. I think about this often. Like my single friends, you go out and you meet people and you talk to people, and sometimes you think you know people, and then it turns out you don't know them at all.
Yeah.
And then there's all of these other, and then I think about like people from like our community, like, you know, like the Arab American community or Egyptian American community or whatever. There's like additional tiers of problems, right? Because like I don't know. It's dating is so hard. Mm-hmm. And so to date and then to be with somebody until the end, what if they annoy me from the get-go?
But here's the thing. I don't think, like, imagine you're sitting there and then someone like your spouse or your significant other, whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, they're like being disrespectful or rude.
Yeah.
Like, am I supposed to just take that and not say anything back?
Okay, I guess I don't
You
understand. Look, I'm going to tell you something. Like, I don't understand why anybody would be okay with that. Is it because like you don't see, and she said disrespect or whatever. She said text messages or talking to girls or any of that stuff.
Just like, I mean, just like anything. Like, it gets to the point, and like other people were commenting, it gets to the point for them where even the way they breathe starts pissing them off.
Yeah, so I guess it just, I guess it just depends on like, I don't know. There's like,
I don't think it's healthy.
It can't be.
I think it's very toxic, and also like,
I retract my earlier statement.
Yeah, I think it's a coping mechanism.
Maybe.
But it's not healthy. Like, Anna, for me, like if I get upset, if I have like, you know, we all argue with our spouses or boyfriends or whatever.
What are you talking about?
No, come on.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
But like if we get in a fight, my whole day is effed. Like, I can't imagine.
So I have a question. So, and here's the thing, and I'm guessing like maybe it didn't go into that level of detail, right? Mm-hmm. Like
she said 4 years. She was with this guy for 4 years.
No, I know 4 years. But does she explain like the type of problems that they had?
I think she talks about how like it was like she was getting hurt, like if he's talking to a girl, like the jealousy aspect of it.
Okay, so that's very different than when you have like a full-on brawl fight with your.
Yeah, but the problem is she said this, but all of the comments.
But I also think, Lina, you and I have graduated into different part of our relationship where when we argue with our husbands now, it's like who's gonna survive? Like that's.
What do you mean?
like. You know that neither of us are going anywhere.
That's true.
Right? We're not going anywhere. Okay. This relationship is not going to end.
Yeah.
So basically each one of us digs their heels in and we're going to figure out who can last the longest.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I would never allow myself to get disrespected. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. It depends. You were saying disrespected. Your understanding of what that is, or the way you process whatever your definition of disrespect may not be the same for someone else. You know what I mean?
That's true. No,
and so
I understand.
For you, if your husband is like I don't know, maybe. And think about it like this: it's not like your husband when you're arguing is calling you names.
No, of course
Again,
not. That's not even. No.
Yeah. No, Lina and I have graduated into the part of the marriage where our arguments are like psychological warfare.
But I think both of us. You're so funny.
But so tell me I'm wrong. No, it is. It's psychological warfare.
Yeah,
it really becomes like, you know what?
And you don't even have to say a word to each other.
Yeah, and honestly, life goes on the same. You could just,
Yeah, but come on, tell me. Let's be honest. Doesn't it bother you though? Like the whole, like sometimes, like when you get.
Yeah, no, it bothers me.
But
and then there are
other times. I don't like how it makes me feel. No, like how can you last all these years?
No, there are other times though where like think about it. In the midst of an argument, somebody says "Sabah al-khair" and you're like, "Sabah al-noor." Like it becomes psychological warfare.
I know, but I'm saying like in general, I think if there's an issue, you need to bring it up. Like I can't imagine me having an issue and not talking about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel
again, I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, I don't like to talk. Like, there's some things I'm just like, whatever.
Okay. I see where you're coming from. Again, I don't know if I retract my earlier statement. I don't think I agree with this. At the same time, I still will say people can do whatever it is they want to do. I don't think it's healthy.
And I don't think like the way that some of the comments were like, it's not empowerment. Like you're basically avoiding confrontation. Yeah. And sometimes you have to have confrontation.
And maybe that's okay for some people. Like
I don't
maybe
think in the long run, it's not. I don't think
it's not, but I understand the avoiding confrontation. Some people really are uncomfortable with confrontation, and I get it.
I mean, listen, we've all done this. I mean, I've done this. There's some battles I'm just not willing to deal with, and I get that. But like, there's the difference between
psychological warfare.
Yeah. There's a difference between picking and choosing what is an issue for you that you need to address stuff.
Yeah, but it's funny because it's so true. At this stage in your marriage, we both know we're not going anywhere. It's just like, where is this? Who? And it's not about winning or losing.
No.
It's about where are we going to land and how long is this going to take? Mm-hmm. Anyways, next topic.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think, I listen, just before we finish this topic, I think it's like, for example, we've talked about quiet quitting at work.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay. Quiet quitting at work, because this is kind of like similar where you're just like, whatever, I'm not going to like put in any effort in, but that's work. Okay, yeah. It's not like a personal relationship, and it's okay. Sometimes you have to be confrontational. It's okay to be confrontational, especially if you care about someone.
Yes, and yes, I agree with you in that case when you care about somebody. But I do think confrontation is hard for a lot of people.
I guess. I mean, obviously.
I do. Especially like I'll tell you something. I really do think confrontation is difficult for a lot of people. So
I think with us, it's not. We don't have a problem with confrontation. I think, like you said, at this point in our marriages, we know which stuff to.
I think at this point in our marriage, we're like, you know what? Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, like it's a war.
It kind of is sometimes.
Okay, psychological warfare.
Tell me I'm wrong though. Tell me, for all our peeps that have been married for as long as Lina has, because I've been married for a long time. I've been married for 20 years. Lina's been married longer than I have been, right? Mm-hmm. How many years?
26.
26, yes. Yeah. Lina was like 12 when she got married.
I think as where we're at in our relationships, we pick what we want to actually be confrontational about.
I agree. But I do think, like I said, confrontation is hard for people. I also think like, look, here is in a lot of situations, it becomes very difficult because when you confront somebody, right, you have this, I don't know, expectation of how they might respond, or the fact that you're sharing your feelings or any of these things. And then most of the time you're like disappointed. And that's why I'm saying, like, look, I'm not sure that this is the healthiest way to treat this.
I don't think it is. I think it's
at the same time, I really do understand, because honestly, dating now is hard.
But I don't think
dude, I'm going to tell you something right now. So I was talking to one of my coworkers, right? And she is on the market, and there's this other dude that like works not with us, but like in our like vicinity.
Okay.
When I say coworkers, I mean people who work in the same space that I do, not for me or anything. I'm not that fancy yet.
Okay.
And this guy, and it's not even about the way that it's not about his looks at all. It's his personality. He is like annoying. He's a little crass. He's got a really good he's in his career, he's doing well. But like nothing else to show for it, right?
Okay.
Nothing else to show for it. He was so upset and so like, what's the word? Not hurt, but like almost didn't believe when he tried to ask her out, and she was like, no, like I'm good. I don't want to.
He was offended?
Offended.
He was offended.
He was offended. He was offended that she said no. And then he completely switched like his treatment at work.
Oof.
Because he was offended that she said, no, I'm not going to date you. And so I'm thinking to myself, like, no wonder things like this exist. If this is the type of people you're dealing out with, in the world, like not to give too much, like information about, who they are. People, but it's just crazy to me.
I think here's the thing. I think we both agree that it's not healthy in the long run to use this approach. But I think also what men fail to understand, and the men sometimes, and I don't want to generalize, but a lot of them don't see these signs. Like if a woman stops arguing with you, and if she stops, like that's a red flag. You should take notice, because the minute we stop caring,
I know
it's over.
But I also think there's like, here's the thing, and I agree with you. I don't want to generalize. There's a lot of great men in the world. I also think a lot of them are either taken or in the midst of ending a relationship, and so they won't be ready for quite some time. I don't know what it is, but like talking to my single friends, it's hard out there. So I understand why this whole like thing exists, or this behavior exists.
My only concern is people shouldn't be afraid of confrontation. I'm not saying be
I agree with you.
I don't think you should be confrontational at every little thing. No, but there are some things you cannot.
But look, I think what Lina's trying to tell you is sometimes people deserve to get punched. Go ahead and do it.
No, you gotta fight. You gotta scream. You gotta put your foot down.
Agreed.
Like, because if you don't do that, forget it. That's gonna define the rest of your relationship.
Agreed.
And why waste time?
Even if a non-relationship, like say all I'm thinking to myself is like, if I was in the shoes of this person here after 4 years, I probably would have punched him in the teeth.
Yeah.
At minimum.
I can't. But then my personality, there's no way in how.
But then do I really want to get like arrested for assault?
It doesn't even have to be assault. No, I told you, we can fight with our spouses without even talking.
That's true. We're advanced.
We're at advanced level.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, next, nothing. I mean, I have nothing else except that there was like a high school, I don't want to say friend, because they were just from my high school, on my Facebook. And this mofo had the audacity to freaking unfriend me.
Why?
Okay, and
why do people take that so personally?
No. I'm not taking it personally, because I'm like, I should have unfriended his ass, but I was nice. I was like, maybe when I post my shit, maybe something will click in his head. Okay, and I'm like, I don't want to be that person that's gonna be an asshole, but like he's very like, his views are just very like crazy. Okay, so because I challenged him on a couple of posts because I'm like, if you're on my Facebook and you're gonna post something stupid, be prepared. I'm not even on Facebook, but he would always get on there. So every time he'd post something stupid,
you know what I get on Facebook for? Like, it's really actually it's
for work. I use it for work.
No, not even for work. So the two things I get on Facebook for is for like all the people in my life that have their birthdays posted. I wish them a happy birthday there. And then to see when somebody died.
No, but
that's where people share funeral information.
I'm hardly ever on Facebook, but when I come up, for some reason, his shit would pop up. So I would respond. Like, he would say some crazy, like, fake news shit all the time, like conspiracy theories.
So, like, can I ask you a question? Do you have regular conversation with this person, like over text?
No, I don't care that he offended
No. But I just think it's no. It's not about caring or not caring. I think you're clearly offended that he unfriended you first.
No, because I'm not even offended. The thing is, like, it fits with the persona that he has, with the shit he's posting. Like, you're so afraid to hear another perspective that you don't even, because I challenged him and I wasn't even trying to make him look stupid, but I gave him the actual facts, and he didn't like that. So I'm like, okay, so you're that type of person. Bye. I don't give a shit that he's not friends with me. I just found it that it's funny, and I'm like, you're lucky I even kept you on my friends list with the shit you're posting.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But like, they're so like their ego's so fragile that they can't even imagine someone correcting them in the comments. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna bring up. I had something that I needed to ask you, so that's what I'm bringing up now. But yeah, I wouldn't even think twice about it.
No, I don't care. It's just I find it
loser.
Funny.
Not you, him.
Obviously.
Yeah.
What is it that you're going to talk to me about?
I'm going to tell you. Just give me one second. I'm pulling it up.
Because I have one more thing I remembered.
Okay, just...
You better hurry up.
Okay.
There's like dead air right now. People shouldn't be listening to dead air.
I mean, you can cut it out. Isn't that kind of what you do?
No, I don't want to cut it out.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. You do your topic and then I'll ask my question.
So the other day there was this... I don't think he's going to watch the whole episode. He might watch us on like the clips. This coworker of mine. He's Egyptian. Very nice guy.
Is he?
He is. Haram. He's very sweet. He came to America a couple years ago, and so like he always tells me about his wife and kids and whatever. And then he's like, I was telling my wife about you, and she doesn't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And what? How about we hang out, me, you, her, and your husband? I'm like, inshallah. He's like, yeah, pick a date and time. And I'm like, inshallah.
Okay, that's nice.
And I'm just thinking in my head, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. It's never gonna happen.
I felt so bad because like I generally have no desire to make new friends. We already know this.
I mean,
and I feel so bad because he's so nice and he's
that
so
is really mean, Lina.
And I'm just like, do I really want to start this thing right now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just like, I don't want to.
I'm preparing my questions.
Oh shit, she has questions again. No, I don't want to, Hanan.
My question. I don't know why. They're just people. Just get to know them.
I don't want to get to know anybody.
Okay, so you're just gonna be a hermit.
Haram, he's so nice too. Like, I feel bad.
I'm gonna start calling you Jane.
Jane who?
Austin.
Why?
Because you're a hermit.
Whatever. I'm not a hermit. I just want to be left alone. Is that so hard?
And the garden snake.
No, God forbid.
You're like, God forbid. Okay. Why? What's wrong with the garden snake? No. They are, at the end of the day, guys, like, I know it's harmless, but it's still a snake, and it's really scary.
It
is really scary.
And then my daughter was like, oh my God, Mama, I can't believe you. I'm like, what do I have another choice? I have to protect you guys.
Exactly. I have to protect you guys. Oh my God. No, you don't have to protect anybody. You're so funny. Where is it?
Is it really? Where'd you put it?
In my Instagram. In my saved. You know how like you save things in your Instagram?
Okay.
So, okay.
Are these questions for me?
Yes, they are. Okay.
All
Ready?
Right, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So I have some questions to ask you, and you have to answer truthfully and honestly.
Inshallah.
Okay. So there are 2 questions, right? One's for you and one's for you about me. Okay.
Okay.
So question number 1: what is the weirdest thing that you've done in public?
The weirdest thing I've done in public?
Yeah.
I don't know. This I need to think about this. The weirdest thing I've done. I mean, I don't know. Pick a wedgie. I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
That's like the weirdest thing you've done in public. Like, I don't know, something weird you've done in public that you're just like, man, I can't believe I did that outside my house.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not that person.
Did you weird things in public?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I mean, you don't have anything that you're just
what is the weirdest thing you did in public?
I don't know, but I'm just like, sometimes you're just like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done this. Like, sometimes full on, I'll be like, walking in the street or whatever. And then like, sometimes you're like your bra's digging into your side. So I'm walking like on a conversation fully and I'm like this in the street. And then I realize I'm like, I'm outside. Like I'm not in my house. Yeah, what am I doing?
Picking a wedge is the same way.
Yeah. Like you're fully engrossed in something. That's what I mean. Like, you're fully
at the point in my life where I don't give a shit about anything or what people think. Okay. I just don't care. As long as I'm not like picking my nose in public.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
That's true. Like, as long as it's not. But sometimes I catch like that happened to me actually like a few days ago when I was walking outside and I was just like this, and then I was like, I'm on the freaking sidewalk, like in a busy area. You know what I mean?
I need to think. I'll think some more about that and see if I can remember anything else.
Okay, because I always think like we do things and we don't realize sometimes. Okay, second question. Okay, if I had a meltdown in public, how would you handle it? Like full on meltdown.
I'd just let you have your meltdown. I'd grab your hand. I'm like, Hanan, let's go in the car, please. Habibti, I love you. Let's go buy you some iced coffee. Let's, what do you need, Hanan? I'd hold your hand. Yeah, it's okay. I'll let you have that meltdown. Sometimes we need to have a meltdown.
And this is why I love Lina.
No, you have to do it.
She's going to be like, it's okay, do you?
I'm not going to be like, oh my God, Hanan, stop it. No, have your meltdown.
Okay,
everyone deserves to have a meltdown every once in a while. Okay. Unfortunately, I feel like I can't have that because if I have a meltdown,
really?
Yeah. I mean, I can have a meltdown with you.
That's true.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think in our society in general, whether, wherever you come from, women, if they have a meltdown, they're looked at, they're being crazy.
That's so true.
Okay. And then men, oh my God, he's just being a man. This pisses me off. It's like we put up with so much shit.
That's so
and our
true.
Tolerance level is so much. And then people get surprised when we finally have had it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they're like, I cannot believe that she's behaving this way.
Yeah. Whatever.
And I'm like, what do you mean?
Have that meltdown. As long as you're not hurting anybody, have that meltdown.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. If we got lost in a forest, you and I, right? Which one of us would survive longer and why?
Definitely me.
Why do you say that? I am the one that raised an Eagle Scout. What do you know about that?
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Actually, I forgot about that.
Yes, I may not like the outdoors, but let me tell you guys, I've had my fair share.
Khalas, I will have to because I don't know these details. So you win on that one.
Fine.
You're right.
I don't think just shits and giggles, guys. Both of us would die on day one.
It's not true. I'd survive like 3 to 4 days.
No.
Yes,
no,
I would.
you would not.
But actually,
the minute that we had to eat wildlife, you would be like, I'm out. I'm done.
That's so true. That's so true. Or eating bugs. Can you imagine?
She'd be like, nope, done. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I'll make dua. I'll make my prayers.
Okay. Now I have a really fun question for you. This one and then one more. If we had to, like, your name is Lina, my name is Hanan, right? If your name could be anything else, what would you rename yourself?
I mean, I have 2 names already.
That doesn't count. Yes, Lina does have 2 names. She goes by Lina and by Lena, and I'm not really quite sure why anybody would do that to themselves. But
I didn't do that to myself.
I know. Her parents did that. Yeah, but that's it. That's a story time for next time.
For another time.
But no, seriously, if you weren't like, so you are, yes, Lina, Lana. But if you like, you know how like growing up, you're like, God, I wish I was so and so.
I never did.
Really?
I loved my name.
It's not about love or hate. It's about like, if you ever wanted to be named something else, what would you rename yourself to?
I have to think about it. What would yours be?
I mean, it would be like, I mean, I don't know. It would be like lady something. Oh, princess something or another.
Oh my God, you're giving yourself titles now? I thought you said you just want to do names.
Like sometimes I really think about that. Like there's this, we were talking about, I was watching this TikTok yesterday, and that's actually where that question came to mind from, was this, this woman is talking about how her name is, I think it's like Halima or Sadeya or something like that. Not really, but like something very, very, very Arabic. And then her sister's name is Jennifer. And she's like, I really like asked my mom and dad like what happened, but they had like no good explanation.
So wait, she's like a Halima and her sister's a Jennifer?
Like a Jennifer,
that is so effed up.
Yeah, and so it's just, and it's, I see that a lot cool. Where like one person has this name and then one person has it. So like, yeah, if you could rename yourself, right? What name would you give yourself?
I don't know.
Like on the spot. Like somebody's like, Lina, here's the paperwork right now. You have to change your name. What's your name going to be?
Damn, I don't know. The only thing that's popping up in my head right now is Sophia.
Okay, that's good. So Sophia, and I'm going to be Anne.
Anne? What the fuck is that?
I just wanted something really easy.
I don't know. Sophia kept popping.
I mean, Anne is like the end of Hanan, so it works. Oh. Anne.
Or Elena.
Okay, or Elena. Elena's good. Elena's like your spy name.
Yeah.
I see Elena. That. Elena's your spy name. I love that for you.
I would be a horrible spy.
You would be a horrible spy. We both would be horrible spies. What are you talking about? But I do love this. I do love that for you. What's the other question? Okay, last question. Let me go back here. But that's pretty fun though, right? Like, isn't it funny when you have to think about, hey, what's your name? You're like, I'm not sure what my name is. But okay, so do you want me to call you Sophia or Elena?
Too close.
Sorry. Do you want me to call you Sophia or Elena?
Elena.
Elena? Okay, so you're Elena.
That was actually, you know why? I just remember that was my Spanish class. We had to pick names. I picked Elena.
Why did they do that to us in these
I don't
classes?
know.
And they're like, hey, by the way, this is going to be your new name. What do you mean it's going to be my new name? I'm good without a new name. Okay, so yes, because I have to scroll through a lot of saved posts. I save recipes and all kinds of stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. So, last question.
Okay.
And this question, is very important.
Okay.
And it's not funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
You're gonna end on. You're gonna be Debbie Downer and end it.
No, it's just it's not downer, but it's like okay. If someone asked you, why are you friends with me? What would you say?
Why? Okay, I mean, like I hate to sound so cliche, but you are an amazing friend. You're always there for me. And you have always been for me in my highs and my lows.
That makes me feel so loved.
No, for real. I mean, Hanan, I called Hanan. Remember when I called you when my daughter had lice in her hair and I didn't know what the fuck to do with myself? Because I've never experienced that.
I'm not laughing.
It was horrendous.
Because it's like, you guys have no idea. Lina was, I've never seen in all of my years of knowing
I was
Lina,
having like an attack.
Lina was hysterical.
Yeah.
Hysterical as in like crying and
my sister, when I called her, she laughed at me. She's like, she has 3 girls. She's like, dude, they go to school. This shit happens. And I'm like, what?
This never happened to me. And I'm just like, I just remember showing up at Lina. I put a ton of oil in my hair. And obviously Lina's husband thought this was amazing because he's bald. Like, he doesn't care, right?
He doesn't care.
So, Lina was so stressed because she's just like, what am I going to do? My daughter's going to be bald. Like, I can't do this to her.
No, it's like, I felt like the whole house needed to be like lit in fire.
Yeah.
To just get rid of all this. Okay. Like
you and my sister, by the way, when something like this happens, you guys both feel the same way.
It's just like, I get so grossed out.
She's always like, I'm going to set the house on fire.
Yeah. And then my sister's like, dude, it's fine. She was laughing at me. She's like, it's because her hair is clean. It's not an indication of anything. You know?
Lina thought that people were going to think that she's
gross. It's not even that. It's just like, I felt so bad for her. And she was like, what, 4?
Guys, for like 4 or 5 months after we made sure that Raya's hair had nothing, which is...
I'd make Hanan check my
hair. Yeah, she made me check her hair. Like, literally, there were so many times we'd be in the parking lot and it's really sunny. She's like, can you just get really quickly, take a look?
No, but I called her. She came, she got the stuff, and she sat there and she went through my daughter's hair. I will never forget what Amjad said to me. I walked in, I had like all I did was like, I put oil in my hair and I put a shower cap on because like, obviously, I didn't want lice. And Lina wanted to make sure that her hair is checked too. And I'm wearing gloves, you know, like the disposable gloves. And Amjad goes, شوفي هلا اجت الدكتورة. I aged the doctor. Yeah. No, but then like when Raya started crying, he had to leave the house.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't see her cry.
Honestly, and she wasn't crying because she was being hurt. I think it's because I was going through her hair with such a fine tooth comb.
And she was 4.
Yeah. So it was a lot. It was a very emotionally like taxing for her. So
no, Hanan, you've always been there for me. Thank you. Yeah. That's why I'm not in the see, like when you get used to Hanan, having a friend like Hanan who becomes a sister, it's like, why should I hang out with anybody else?
See, this is the only time that I accept her being antisocial.
Exactly. Like the bar is so high. That's like I can't.
That's very sweet.
Why are you friends with me though?
You know, honestly,
it's like you're just in a long list of friends that I have.
No, that's not true.
No, I'm just joking.
There is nobody else in my life that is the polar opposite of me. Lina's literally like, we are polar opposites, like on the opposite sides of everything. I mean, I think except like maybe like our political views,
we're good on that.
And things like that we're aligned, right? Like morals, values, all that stuff. But like but just literally the polar opposites of things, and who is just willing to be like,
I'm drama free.
Yeah, bitch, let's do this.
Yeah,
she's always down. If I tell her like, let's do this, she's like, except to go out after me. She is not about.
I'll do that occasionally.
Yeah, she's not about that life. But honestly, it's I would say it's like, I don't know. It's very rare in life that you meet somebody and you have this like
click.
Yeah, and I don't even know. And it's not even a click. It's you meet somebody and it's not even about being drama or no drama. It's just easy, and that's really hard to find.
But like we don't, alhamdulillah, I think we've always had good communication skills. Like we don't, like if someone's upset, I don't think we've even ever gone into an argument.
Honestly, we have different opinions on things.
And obviously you see that on the podcast, and Hanan's always making fun of me for it.
Yeah, we always find a way to like work around it to make sure that we're like aligned on, you know, things in life or whatever.
But I think that the things that matter, we are aligned on.
100%. Yeah. But I do think it's, like I said, I think the most important thing and why I love being friends with Lina is that it's just easy.
Yes.
And I don't think look, friendships, your friends are like your chosen family, right? The family you're born with, and wonderful, not wonderful, that's not our topic of discussion. But family is not something you choose. Your friends are something you choose, right? So when you choose them, you want things to be like amazing.
Yeah.
And in my 25-year plus friendship with Lina, it's never been not amazing. So why would you ever want anything else? And it's weird. You reach this point with a friend in your life where you can, and Lina and I used to do this is like ages ago. We'd hang out. We wouldn't say anything.
That's
like,
true.
I know she's having a bad day. She knows I'm having a bad day. So you need to be in company, but I don't want to say anything. So we just sit for like 3 hours.
Quite a few days.
In silence. But it's okay.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, after work, she'd come over and we'd watch Lost.
Yes,
remember when we did that? We'd watch Lost. And that was okay too. And, you know, you like, I don't know. I feel like when you experience life, you know, together, and you have so many, all of life's highs and all of life's lows, right? And God knows we've been through so many highs and so many lows together.
Yes.
You're bound by, it's interesting, right? You're bound by joy, by trauma, and by, most importantly, like honestly, above all, like real solid love. Like she knows that I'm never going anywhere. Yeah. Even if I go missing for like 3 weeks or something. When I say missing, I mean like I'm busy with life. If she called me and said, I have this thing going on, I will drop,
I know you'll drop
everything.
Yeah.
Like I will, you know, that's it. You'll drop everything and you'll be there. And so why am I friends with you? I'm friends with you because like, khalas, we're like bound.
Yes.
We are bound. We are like, it's not even, friends is not even the right word anymore.
No, we're family.
Yeah, that's it. Even that's not the right word anymore. I feel like that's it. You just become like this person is like a life partner. They really, really, really become a life partner. Because I do believe like, yes, you have your spouse, but then you have your this person. Other person, right? Yeah, that you're bound by. And yes, I'm very blessed in the sense that I have a large, like, group of friends or whatever. But at the same time, there are very specific few people that, you have that bond with, no matter how much space, time, everything. That's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a constant.
No, for sure. No, well, I'm glad like we ended on a positive.
Sometimes I do good things.
Sometimes she's nice to me.
Right, most of the time. Oh,
I think that's it.
And
also like please forgive us because I know it's been very like periodic.
Guys, you love us, you know it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
We will see you next week.
Inshallah.